But I'm sure you pretty much familiar with this interface. I think this is where you start your day, right? Every day morning you wake up, you check all the job boards like Indeed, LinkedIn, etc. to see like, okay, what are the opening today? So probably you can then you try to get the contact details for those companies so that you can offer your placement service to them. And I'm sure in this process, you pretty much spend like, half of your day, or very least I would say 2-3 hours. And after doing all these daunting tasks like taking details like one by one, then you try to get the contact details for this company. This is like another headache. In many cases probably you fail to get the contact details because it's not always publicly available. So in this process what happens is you spend like 2-3 hours to find all the job opening, and then for some of those you manage to get the contact details, some of them not at all, right? So in this video I have a good news for you. I'm going to show you how literally we can scrape all this job listing and enrich them in just matter of minute. So stay with me and I'll show you like how it works. Okay, first thing first, it's your job. You do every morning. You create your search criteria. For the demo purpose, I create my own search criteria, and then we need to scrape this information. So how do we do it? For that purpose, there are many scraper available, but I think the most affordable and the easy to use one is the Apify. So what is the Apify? Apify is, you can think of like an iOS store or the Android store. People across the world, like the companies, the individuals, like they created the scraper and then they enlisted with the Apify store so that people like you and me can use this for whatever purpose we need. So if you go to the jobs, for example, you will see all the job scrapers are there. So over the period of time, this is what I do for my living. So I have tested like couple of scrapers, so I exactly know which one is good, which one is not, the price wise and everything. So for you, probably you have to give it a try. You have to check like multiple, because there are a couple of things you need to consider. For example, the price, the data point they provide, and then any other restriction, the monthly subscription, the use, and then some charge like for the use base as well. So there are different type of data points. So you need to check all of this. Otherwise, if I want to explain all these things, video is going to be very, very long. So that's what I don't want to do this. All right. So copy this link from there and you choose your actor, because I have mine already selected. So for example, my Indeed scraper, I go there and there are two ways actually you can search the job. You can type it manually like in web developer, the country, the area, and etc. The location you can define, or you can use the URL, for example. Okay, so this is the URL. For example, I actually used it once, but let me use this one again. Use the URL, and then just asking okay, maximum results per URL. I think we don't need more than 15. Probably I think 10-15 is enough for the demo purpose. It's the same things, even though it is coming 100 plus jobs here, it can pull 100 plus all the jobs is available under this search criteria in Indeed. So there I give the 15, and now all I can do is I can create a task. You name it anything you like. I say okay, YT Indeed demo, for example. So any name you can give, continue, and then let's see if it runs or not. Otherwise I already ran once, because I don't know if I have the credit or not, but hopefully I have the credit and it will run. Yes, looks like it is running. So it will take I think less than a minute. You'll see already started getting one results. Then now we need to wait the results. Oh, see, we can see already output is 7 is already there, and soon we'll get our desired 15 results. So meantime, I said 14, 15 is there. Meantime, I think it's important for us to figure out exactly what data point we need to effectively to get in touch with those companies. So I think you will agree with me that, okay, at least bare minimum, I think these are the data point we need to successfully get in touch with these companies. For example, company name, we need the company name, we need the job title, the location, the company website, the job link, and the size of the company, how many jobs are open. It's really not that important, but the most important part is the talent acquisition head. Who is the talent acquisition head, and their email address and their LinkedIn profile. I'll show you how the LinkedIn profile also useful in this case. So these are the bare minimum information we need. Let me show you how we're going to get all this information. So let's see what is the situation here. We have the 15 results available. Now it's ready to export. So I'll show you how to take the data and how to enrich this data. I'm sure you heard about the name, the Clay. If you have not heard about the Clay, I think you should visit clay.com, and then you see exactly what it is. Clay is mostly famous for the data enrichment, because what happens is in this scraping from the Indeed, we did not get all the data that we need, as especially the one I showed it to you here, these data are not there. So what happens is we're going to enrich this data using this Clay. So create a free account in the Clay, and then you come here, and then there are two options you can see. You can create in your new workbook or the table or the folder. Actually, the folder is the same purpose, we use folder, but the workbook is the one we're going to create to import the data on the Apify. So let me create an workbook quickly. Do anything, we just rename the workbook. Okay, because this is the new discovery, you give it a name, YT demo. For example, I'm giving it a name, YT demo, and then you're going to add this one, and we're going to get the data from our Apify, input data from Apify actor. Select this. This is my account already connected, but I'll show you how to connect this one. For example, the manage accounts. Anyway, let me show you. See, if you're for the first time, you come over here, then you need to come in this Apify, you come settings, and you see the API and integrations. All it is needs this API token. That's it. You can copy this one, you can come over here, and then you can connect it. It's very simple actually. Okay. So mine is already connected, so I just continue. And now it is asking the Apify actor, which actor the data to come from. Okay, is data need to come from the Indeed. So let's see how this one, the YT Indeed demo, as you can see. So this is the task that we created. So I select this one and get it from the specific run. Yes, submit. So once I have data imported here, so initially it will look like something like this. So you might wondering, okay, how do I how do I map all these things? Okay, once you click on this Apify record, now we'll see quite a lot of things that are coming, so we can click on one of these things, what we need. For example, we need the URL. Okay, we click in this URL, add as a column. Now we can give it a name. For example, I give it a name, job URL, create column. Then if you need the salary, you can add as a salary. Then we need the company, add as a company name, for example. Then if you need the location, you can, example, job location, when it was posted, just posted. Okay, posted it. If it is something needed, but for the demo purpose, we don't need this. Then URL input, we don't need this. Then the description, we might need it. So let's put it the job description. Job description. What else we have? We have the position name. This is very important. We need the position name. Okay, job title, we can say, or the job title, I think is the perfect name. Job title. What else we have? And the apply link, if this is something you need, but for this demo purpose, I don't think so we need this. Okay. So now, as you can see, our table is almost kind of ready, what we have the job title, and then you can organize it like, you click on this. If you want to take the company name at the beginning, you just drag and drop, that's it. And the job title, job description, job location. All right, now that we have these fields are ready, but if you remember, the most important things we don't have, the most important things that we need the contact details for the HR team, right? So to get the contact details for the HR team, there is some process we need to follow. It's not straightforward. So for that reason, we need to find a couple of things. So let's start with, for example, first we need to get the company name. Sorry, company name we have. We need to get the company domain and the company LinkedIn URL. So when we have this company LinkedIn URL and company website, then we'll be able to get the contact details for those people in that company. Okay. So now we need to get have the job description, we have the company name. So this is the two basic things we have to find the contact details, company name, domain, and the company LinkedIn URL. So for that purpose, we're going to use the AI. Actually, it's called Clayagent. I think this is the same. It will call the Clayagent. So Clayagent, a web researcher, it is there. So I open it. Here you can give it a like regular prompt, but it has to be like one go prompt. It's not like regular chatbot things. Let me show you, so you'll have a better understanding exactly what I mean. Okay, I want you to find, I want you to find, I think they have a template as well, but let me give it a try. Otherwise, I'll try the templates. Okay, I want you to find company domain using company name. Okay, company using, okay, using company name and here. Okay, I think we can use this as well. I wanted to find the company name and company LinkedIn URL using company helpful. Okay, I want you to find company domain name. I want you to find valid company domain and company LinkedIn URL using company name and job description. Okay, now it will generate the prompts actually. So let's see what it generate for us. There you go. It's almost ready. See what it did. Okay, you are tasked with finding the official company domain and the LinkedIn company page URL for each company using the provided identifiers. Okay, find the valid company domain and LinkedIn company URL using company name and any other relevant columns provided. So here it is saying, okay, job location. Okay, job location. It has created, okay, so very good. For each row, use the value and company name to search for the official company website domain and the LinkedIn company page URL. Anyway, it will do. It has done the pretty good job. Now all we need to do is we need to just run it. Okay, and then this is what we need to. We need to define the output format. This is very important. Okay, company domain is not a text. Company domain is a URL. LinkedIn URL also is a URL. It's not a domain. Okay, so we need these two things. Okay, let's run it. Okay, shall I run 15 of this? Okay, let's run 15 of this. Let's see, guys, like what is the output here. So we should get this company domain and company LinkedIn URL. When we have this information, it's easy peasy to find the HR manager details, the founder details, the CEO details. I mean, what is available. But the one thing about the click, there are high chance that like in 70, 80, 80, 90% cases, like, we are able to get it. Okay. So this is one, it says it could not manage one, no found two out of, other than this, like, it's saying, okay, it has found rest of the things. So can we quickly validate this? Like, for example, here is a company name is saying William Hale, and here it is saying that William Hale found the career page, which we don't need the career. Okay, company domain and LinkedIn URL. Current job openings at that company. So all these informations are possible. So if I want to do everything in this video, like video is going to be probably 1 hour long. So what I'm going to do is now that we found our basic information about the company name and the company URL, if you want to check one more, for example, I don't know which group is this, is called something agbelco.co.uk, or like in the Manchester, it's a company called agbel. Okay, fine. What else? I think this too is very important for you as a recruiter. So now let's find the contact details in these companies who you are going to contact with. Okay, so for that reason we need to do the data enrichment. So click in action, enrich data, type find contacts at company, find contacts at company. So what happens is you click on this find contact and save result in the same table. So we need to give it as like company identifier. So a couple of information we need to give it. So let's see what it asks us to provide. Okay, it is saying company identifier. It is saying if you take the call, okay, company LinkedIn URL, company domain, sales navigator URL, sales navigator company ID, use company LinkedIn URL for the highest accuracy. So it is asking for the company LinkedIn URL. So now you get the idea, right? Like why I had to find the company LinkedIn URL. And then you may be thinking, how about the domain? I'll show you like when the domain will be in use. Okay, so let's give it a company LinkedIn URL. Company LinkedIn URL. Why is saying it's not a company LinkedIn URL? Okay, it's a company identifier is fine. In this case, like company LinkedIn URL. So what we're looking for here, we're looking for maybe some position, for example. Okay, let's type exactly. Okay, what we're looking for here, title and seniority level. If it is something you want, you can put it like director, head, manager, senior, like everything is there. So we're going to put here job titles. Actually, what is the job title? Job title is, for example, HR manager. Okay, I think human resource manager. Yes, human resource manager. We can write this one as well. Human manager, talent acquisition director, talent acquisition manager. I don't know, some people, no, no people. I think. What else? HR manager, director. I think talent acquisition, talent director, human resource, human resource. Human resource. I think yeah, human resource manager and director both already. I have taken it. Okay. So now it is asking for to job title exact keyword match. If you want to exactly keyword match, you can do it. Otherwise, you can put it optional. So you can put as many job title as you want. It's not a problem. And then now we need to continue add fields exactly what we need. So what we need, I'll show you what we need. We need the name, we need the LinkedIn URL, and we need their official title. That's what we need. Okay. So now we can save. Shall I run for 15? Okay, let's run for 15. So let's see what we find here. All right. So as you can see, it managed to get contact details for some, and it did not find the contact details for like 1 to 5. No, no. So I'm sorry, it's the people I'm talking about, not the contact details. So now is our time to get the work email for these people. Now only thing remaining is their contact details. So we have people here, name of the people, the LinkedIn URL, their official designation. All right. What we need now? Now we need their work email. So this again we need to the enrichment. Click on this action, enrichment. Click write work email. So in this work email process, like person work email. Okay. So I click on this, And then now you see why we need the company domain here, because it is asking to provide an identifier. So company domain, select company name, then social profile URL. You remember the URL profile, people I URL, the people URL. Where is this? URL of the people. So choose this URL of the people. Now save. Now guys, I'm not going to run all of it. I'm going to run 10 rows only. So I will save some of the credits like for other videos. I click on this save and run. It should work. No, it's not working for, oh yeah, it's still, yeah, it's working now. It's called like waterfall. So what happens in the waterfall system is if the email ID is not available to work with one provider, it moves to the second provider. So as you can see, it's already started working. These are the final work emails are coming. So we need to wait a little bit and see like how many finally it managed to pull. Okay, it just found 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 10. It found only 4 exactly. Okay, so let's see. So what happens is, oh no, because I we said to run the first 10 row, right? So in first 10 row, 1, 2, 3 is already missing. There was no information in 3. So we had a 7 out of 7. It found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not that bad. So out of 7, actually, it managed to get the 6 contract details, right? Now, the last stage is writing the personalization email using the job description, the job title, and the company information. So I have another video in my channel. Please go and have a look how to write personalized email using Clay, like all other columns and the tables and the all the information that available we have to personalize this. Now you want to offer them that, okay, fine. What was the job title? Job title is cloud engineer, web developer, for example. So you have a candidate in the cloud engineer and the web developer. So now you need to reach out to these companies to tell them that you have a company, but we want to have a like very much personalized image, as personalized as possible. Okay, see, it is still working. I don't know, it might get another one. But one more thing, just I wanted to show you. I'm not sure if you have noticed this. You see, when we run the find contact set company, we in each table there are multiple people are there. It says found 6 people, found 5 people, 5, 7, 294, 55, 260. So what happens is, by default, as you can see, we have only email address for the one contacts only. So if you click one of these, you can see all these people are here. All these people are here by default. By the way, Clay only provide the 10. Even if you have the 294, I'll show you where the Clay provide only 10. So you see the people 10. So you click on this, you can see the 10 people details. For example, is Mike and Mike LinkedIn URL, and the Mike title is the managing director of head of talent acquisition. So what happens is, I have another video in my channel. It's called Write to Table. Please watch that video. And that video I explain exactly how we can get contact details for all these people. So don't forget to watch this video, Write to Table video, in my channel. And for the personalization also, I have another video in my channel. Please go and watch this. And guys, like, if you need help creating your Clay table, and if you want to automate the whole process as I have shown you in this image, I'm not sure if you remember this. And if you don't want to do all these things manually by yourself, and you just want everyday morning you wake up and you see that, oh okay, job boards that last 24 hours, I remove the duplicate and everything, and I enrich the data, and for you I just provide you like this, very ready made, with the company, job title, location, website, which job board it has come from, the job link, and when it was posted, the company size, open job, talent acquisition head, their email, also their LinkedIn profile, so we can connect with the LinkedIn as well. So if this is something you're looking for, please get in touch with me. Or even if you have any question related to this Clay and the Apify or anything, please feel free to ask. I'll try my best to answer you guys as much as I can. Thank you so much. See you in some other video. Bye. Take care.